Boston. Greg looking to assume command of this series. It's appeared to be pretty evenly matched, though, thus far.
But they're the higher seed, and this is when that comes into play. In essence, a 3-game series now with 2 of those at home. They got to like their chances.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the long-time duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
The first one falls. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so Tatum nails them both. On offense here, the Bucks. Here's Lillard over to the left wing. And he banks in the lane.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Outside Tatum. And Holiday kicks to White. The kick out to Tatum. Misses the 3. About a minute played so far here in the first. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. And here is Prince. Antetokounmpo finds Prince. Porzingis with the rebound. Kuzma against Brown. Pass to Holiday. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A consistent three-point shooter. You can count on Holiday.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one falls.
The great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Jackson in for Taurean Prince. And both free throws good for Kuzma. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak. A multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Antetokounmpo, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Here's Lillard. The shot misses. Holiday with the defensive effort. Boston's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Tatum.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Al Horford is checked in for Boston. The Bucks also changing it up. Fred's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Lillard. Bucks trail by 3. Porter passes to Trent. On the wing, Jackson gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Porter with the steal. Outside, Antetokounmpo, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
There's looking for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Brown the pass to Horford. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Brown. And he finishes nicely on the way.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Tatum against Portis, and it's sent back by Lopez. And they're able to recover. And the basket by Tatum.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Porter dishes to Lopez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Boston leading by 3. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. We've got Prince. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the center. The 3 from Tatum. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Lillard. A floater. It's hauled in by Cornette. Now here's Tatum. Into the lane. Tatum.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls, everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and the ruling on the floor is confirmed. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and Giannis is subbed in for Portis.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Lillard. Tatum with it. 7 points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Prince kicks to Lillard. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. To the left wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Horford pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard. For Boston, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes there for the Celtics. Zinkas, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Derek White comes in for Al Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pritchard.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Jackson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Trent subbed in for Prince. Lillard. That one goes in. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Tatum on the wing. He's got 7. No coverage that time. Tatum's got 10 points.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Portis, the pass to Lillard. And a miss there on the triple.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Jackson finds Trent. High post, Jackson. Brown's there. And it's Lillard again missing.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Jackson with it. Over Holiday. And the Bucks miss again. White against Trent. Lillard with the rebound. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Tatum. Bucks trail by 4. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Giannis. Horford with the rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Brown wide open. He fires. Milwaukee with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We're halfway through Game 5, and things are looking good.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're
looking at how the Celtics. That'll do it for our show.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotion.
The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at point guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Here's Tatum, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Prince looking around, and Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Prince. Kuzma's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Jackson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Damian Lillard.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Giannis inside. Guarded by Tatum. Giannis no good. Tatum against Giannis. The kick out to Brown from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Trent. The Bucks train. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo through the contact.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
The Celtics have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Making a switch here. Richards checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jackson. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Throw good, Damian Lillard. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee.
2 shots.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Pritchard passes to Porzingis. And it's off from 3-point range. Bucks leading by 3. And Lillard gets to Kuzma. Off target from 3-point range. Boston's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Tatum passes to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Kuzma. Kicks it out to Lillard. Plays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 10 points.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
It's Kuzma penetrating. Can't hit from in close. Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. Out outside Holiday. Good on the triple. He's got 6.
Part of what makes Drew so valuable, he's a guard who can score without the ball.
Here's Lillard. It's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Boston's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Portis against Tatum. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if we can get it done.
Thank you, David. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jackson, and it's Sims in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Tatum. Shoots from the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Porter. Tatum against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Trent.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ballgame.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Teams deciding to change it up. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Tatum's shot is off. Bucks leading by 8. Now Lillard.
I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
Porzingis with a screen on Kuzma. Tatum, that's for two, and he swishes it right through. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just a smooth jump shot. Tatum has such a deep arsenal. So many different ways to score.
Porter gets to Kuzma. Back to Porter. On the way, Jackson. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Off the creativity there from Porzingis. He wanted to make that one sting a little.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Taurean Prince in for Porter. Antetokounmpo passes to Jackson. Brown with it. Working down by Jackson. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum gets it inside.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the court.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Pass to Jackson. Prince outside. And Lillard kicks to Prince. And now they decide to foul intentionally. 44 seconds left in the game. Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Giannis outside. 4 on the clock, and now we've got the intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And here's Boston. They trail by 6. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Tatum with another miss.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 7. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. So it's Boston now.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Brown outside. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing
goodness.
they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Dane, how much do you challenge yourself to provide that scoring to get this team over the hump?
I mean, coming into the game, I know I'm going to get a lot of attention. Teams trying to stop me, so I let it come to me. And, nobody has ever won a game in the first half. It gets done in the second half, so that's when I come on and try to get it done.
That is when the stars shine the brightest, and you were shining out there tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.